Hey, everybody. Welcome on in tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Greatly appreciate having you in here tonight. And once again, we are doing our favorite, which is going to be some slabs. But this time, we're giving away something bigger tonight. That's right. We're only doing a 1 in 25. So you got a really good chance, 1 in 25 tonight, guys, for everybody that's out there, of getting a Paradox Rift booster box thrown in on your order as well. So we're going to put that inside the bin. So this is going to be a straight raffle. I'm not going to do... There's nothing on the back of those. It's going to be a straight, when they're gone, we're going to do the giveaway on those. So your name will go into the drawing, and that's how we're going to roll that tonight. That way, we have a little bit more. Nobody's thinking that it's given away before they're all sold out. So that way, everybody's got the same opportunity. You buy, you're not going to know if you're going to win until we get everybody in here. So overall, hopefully that's a little bit more fun. Hopefully you guys can enjoy that a little bit more. We can have some fun with that. Once again, thank you everybody joining us here on the Sunday night. Greatly appreciate it as we're getting kicked off here. And I don't expect it to be extremely busy. I've been extremely busy myself trying to keep up with what's going on right now in baseball, with work, with the heat wave. It's just been constant, but we are going to do our best here, get things rocking and rolling here tonight with you guys. Thank you everybody. Hit that like button if you're joining on in. Also, make sure you guys hit that subscribe if you're new here. We're still trying to build a community and keep things rocking and rolling, so make sure that you do that as well to help us out here today and get things rocking and rolling. So here we go. We're going to put this in here. Once again, we're just starting off for the evening, so I'm going to put that in the comments. We're going to pin that for you guys. Thank you, everybody. Hit that like button if you're joining us. But we got that. 1 in 25, guys. 1 in 25 chance of pulling that particular card. I am going to change that next to me. So we've made the odds a little bit more in favor, and it's going to be completely, there is nothing on the back of these cards. So basically, you're buying a Destin's Rivals pack tonight. That Destin's Rivals pack is going to be an entry ticket into the drawing. So however many you buy out of the 25, you're going to be entered into that raffle as well. So can get some Destin's Rivals hits. Plus, we're still running, as you can see, pull a Pokemon SIR and get a slab. We still have that going as well. So if you do hit the Pokemon SIR while you're going through and doing this, then you're going to get a slab as well thrown in onto your order. So there's a lot of ways to win tonight. Get a little bit of a bonus in here tonight and have some fun. So make sure you guys check that out as you guys are joining in. It's greatly appreciated for everybody that's joining us here on this lovely Sunday. And make sure you guys hit that like button if you're joining us. Let's see if we can get things rocking and rolling. It might be a little slow tonight. I understand that. I was not here. It is my fault that we weren't here on Saturday or on Friday, so we're going to be working with it. We're going to get her done here tonight. We're going to get things rocking and rolling, get things moving. And once again, we are just starting something new here. There are only 25 of these packs up right now. I'm just telling you right now, only 25 packs, a 1 in 25 chance to get in a booster box tonight. All you got to do is buy these packs, get the entry in, and then that's how you're going to get your opportunity to get. So packs are tickets. Each one of the tickets is going to be an entry onto the wheel. And then when we sell out of the packs, we will do the wheels. So that's how we're going to roll that tonight. That's how we're doing it. 1 pack equals 1 entry. That simple. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing weird. Don't have to jump through any hoops to get this thing. That is how we're rolling it here tonight. Evening. How you doing, Roy? Welcome on in. And like I said, I think it might be a little bit slow tonight. I do understand that just because of the fact that I was not here on Friday. We had baseball way too late. Hey, Blitzkrieg, how you doing? Welcome on in. So I'm doing some changes, updating my one picture on there just so everything is up to date and ready to rock and roll. But yes, we are doing things a little bit different. We've upped the stakes a little bit tonight. So we are doing 1 booster box. So if you jump in, we have a booster box available right here tonight for you guys. If you jump on in, get in on that, you just buy an entry ticket tonight, we are going to be doing a giveaway for a booster box of Paradox Rift. That is in here right now. That's in here. None of these have anything on the back of it. So you're not going to find, like I usually do, the winner ETB. We're going to sell all these out. When they're sold out, we're going to put all the names on a wheel, and we're going to roll the wheel. So it's going to be completely random all the way to the end. There's not going to be, like I said, with only 1 prize inside of here tonight and 1 opportunity for that, I couldn't figure a way to just make this seem like I'm not setting it up because, let's be honest, if you get it in the first pack or 2 packs, it's really going to suck for me because I'm not going to be able to make up the difference on that. But if I do put it in the back, people are going to feel like I rigged it. So the best way I could do it is just go with the wheel. So we're going to do the wheel of names. Every pack that you purchase out of there is an entry in for a booster box. We got a booster box, so $200 value right now for that booster box we're giving away this evening. So if you guys do want to jump in on that, let me know. We also just have Destin's Rivals, running low on those right now as well. So just so everybody knows, Destin's Rivals is going away. I didn't get any more this week. I'm literally just running on what inventory I had. So that is getting really low as well. So slowly but surely, some of the things are disappearing. I do have Surging Sparks coming back, though, which is kind of a nice little surprise that I got information on, that we will be getting that. I started breaking Basketball Hobby since I can find it. I actually have looked at sports cards. I'm not even gonna sit there and lie about it and go, yeah, no, I've never opened. Yeah, I've looked at it. I used to be a big sports cards guy back in the 90s, but I just can't get into it anymore. I don't know. It's me. It's not as exciting. It's not as fun. And even when it's junk wax, I mean, I used to enjoy it. I guess the biggest problem is too, is that I used to do it a lot with my grandfather. And since he passed away, I've just really never really had a drive to get back into sports cards, because he was big in the baseball cards. He used to help me with football cards, and we did a lot of that together with each other, just enjoying the hobby on that part of it. And I just haven't really gotten into it since then. I just picked up temporal sleeves at my local grocery store. Everybody wants a piece of the action. They're everywhere. We went from, and that's the part too that really drives me crazy, is that, you sit there and get all these content creators or all these places saying that you can't get stuff, but it's getting spread out so far that it's everywhere. You can go into, I just saw Ace Hardware by us had a Surging Sparks sleeve blisters available, and Journey Together sleeve blisters together. It's like, why is an Ace the one that has this? I don't understand why that's a thing. Why is Ace the one that's carrying this all of a sudden? But it's just weird. But yet we can't get stuff if you've been with a distributor before, you can't get anything. And it's just one of those things that drives you crazy. It absolutely drives you crazy when that stuff is going on, just because of the fact that, you want to run your business legitimately. You don't want to have to go and take product from everybody and their brother in order to fill your stashes and keep things going. But yet they don't provide anything for you. You're pretty much just left to your own devices to try and get things that you need. And then they wonder why people are scalping and why people are literally just fighting in the streets to try and get stuff. So yeah, I don't know. This is one of those things that just drives you absolutely crazy, that you want to do things right, you want to do things legitimately, but it almost makes it impossible by the system, because now they're selling all these products to everybody and their brother who wants it, and the people that actually make a business on it can't get it, and it's just one of them downward spirals. But I could sit here and complain about that all day long. It is what it is. There's just not much that you're going to do about it when it comes down to it, and you're just going to have to, like we say, you're just going to have to roll with the punches and live with it. I mean, that's realistically your options that you have right now. And what's going to happen is eventually this market's going to shift. When the market shifts, we're going to see things go a different direction, and then people are going to get out. Ace isn't going to buy them anymore because they sat there too long like they were before, because Ace had them before, back in probably about 2 years ago. Our Ace and hardware stores all of a sudden carried them. And then they got out of them because nobody was interested in them. Nobody had any desire to get in and purchase them. So then they started getting out of them, and now they're back again because they're popular. Ace near me has had 3. Okay, so yeah, there you go. I mean, that's just weird. It's absolutely weird, the places that you can find Pokemon cards right now. Let's just be 100% honest. It's just kind of funny that, trying to do things right, you can't get it that way. You do things the scalpy way, or you're forced into it, and it's not a good situation. It's not something that we want to see, or direction that we really want to go when it's all said and done. You want things to be done legitimately. You want to just be able to do your business without having to fight. And to be 100% honest, I think that's probably the one thing that drives me crazy about the distribution situation is that in general, we sit there, and it's like my other businesses. When you sign up with a distributor, so if I sign up with a wholesaler to purchase product, purchase furnaces, purchase equipment, purchase things, they put me as a priority on that list. So if someone else comes in, no matter how big they are, and all of a sudden they know that I use a certain percentage of product every year and that I'm growing 10, 20% every year, they always maintain that draw for me. So I can always go in and get an AC unit that I need, as long as I'm not like trying to double, triple, or quadruple my business without talking to them. I get that. If I was trying to accelerate my business without talking to my wholesaler, then that's an issue. But when you just sit there and they won't just cut me off, I'm not gonna not be able to go to my wholesaler and say, hey, I need an AC, a 2.5 ton AC, and I'm well in my normal usage of the units, and they're not going to sit there and go, I'm sorry, we don't have any left for you. You're just going to have to wait to see if there's any left over this month. It's just something that doesn't happen with any other circle of industry except for card distribution. So why does card distribution do that? And we continually see that. So yeah, it's just a weird situation that we have in the TCG world when you try and do a legitimate business, how you can just be left out to dry. Even if you're a reputable, well-established, year-long, I've had a distributor for over 2.5 years technically, and I still can't do that. Otherwise, you got to wait for anything returned. Yeah, exactly. And that's what's pretty much happening or they break it down so much to try and make it so that they're piecing it out to just keep you happy. And it's like, it's really not keeping me happy, right? I'm not getting what I need for even equaling the demand that I have, let alone the demand I had before. You're not even meeting my needs from before, and yet I'm supposed to be happy that you're splitting me down and sending me half of a case of ETBs when you used to send me 10. You're sending me 72 sleeve blisters when you used to send me 4 cases of them, and you're sending me 2 booster boxes instead of 5 or 6 booster box cases that I used to order. You're sending me 2 to 3 or 1 to 2 booster boxes, and I'm supposed to be okay with that. That wouldn't happen in any other industry. It just doesn't occur, except for in the TCG market, which is one of those things. It's just, why do we do that to the TCG market? Another competitor for a distribution. So I get it. We're all selling Pokemon cards. Fine and dandy. Good to know. I sell Temp-Star furnaces. Someone that's selling Temp-Star furnaces is not going to quadruple their business and take all of my product. I've got a set amount of product. That's how distribution and wholesaling should work, is you have a set amount of product that you sell every year. This is your quantity that you're allotted. We will not short you unless, of course, the manufacturer shorts us. They can't control that. But I'm not losing it to someone that's all of a sudden starting up a business and they go, oh, Joe Schmo's heating company from down the road just opened up, so they're taking all your product. We're sorry. If he returns some damaged product or he doesn't want something, we'll give you a call and let you know that you can have that today. That doesn't happen anywhere. I mean, there would be absolutely, that wholesaler would go out of business because everybody that they sell to would just dump them in a heartbeat because they're like, well, why would I sit there and be loyal to you? Hey, Antonio, how you doing this evening? So we're doing something a little bit different tonight. So typically we would do the, you'd have the things. I'm doing something a little bit different for everybody's joining in tonight. Right now we have 25. So it's a 1 in 25 right now. That is all we're doing. 25 packs for 1 booster box. And what we're going to do is that these are now entry tickets. Anybody who purchases tonight is going to get put in on the drawing. So we're going to have the wheel of names. And when we sell out all 25, we will spin that wheel to see who wins that. So that's how we're gonna roll tonight. We're gonna do that a little bit differently. Reminds me so much of Evolving Skies. We all saw the shortage early 2022. The guy I would always buy from would only supply me with mini binders and ETBs or cases of booster boxes. See, and that's just it. I mean, it's just amazing how many things just got shorted. So here we go. We got 3 of the random packs. So we're going to go with so we're just going to go 1, 2, and 3. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to have 3 packs. So basically right now, Roy, you just purchased 3 tickets in on the drawing. So we've got 3 tickets in on the drawing. And then he got a Zacian, so the Slashing Legends tin. And he took the Zacian EX. So we got a Zacian EX for you available as well. Let me drop this down where you guys can see that a little bit better. It seemed like my lighting's being a little weird, but yes. So basically we got the wheel of names, and we're going to add in Roy onto that for the wheel of names. And then when we sell all 25 out, we will do the drawing. Oh, is it the other random? Hold on. Yeah, I didn't look at the picture. Okay, he's going with the other random. 1, 2, and 3. So we got 3 packs from the other random. So this one there's still the other part of that. So we'll pull this off to the side. so here we go. We're going to go ahead and take a look at these real quick. So, anything on that one? You can get anything on that one. And we didn't get anything on that one. So they're still there. 3 ETBs still available inside there, plus some other hits available as well. He went for being able to get 6 cases and 4 cases of ETBs to 1 case of mini tin binders and 1 single booster box. Yeah, and that's exactly what we've had. I mean, that's the killer that we get right now, is that they've just shorted us so much on that stuff. All right, Roy, you ready to go? So we got 3 packs, 2 Paradox Rift, and a Scarlet and Violet base set. Let's see what we can find for you here tonight. Let's find an SAR, because we do find an SAR of a Pokemon. We are going to be doing a slab giveaway as well. So a little bit of fun there for you guys. Once again, check out the shop, NorthwoodsTCG.com. Join us and have some fun. Going Lightning. So got fire on that one. You put it up right as I do that. So because I was doing that, I was going to ask you, and then Blitzkrieg had a comment, which is fine. Let's go. Pan4 and Aegislash. Let's go. I'm going to give you one more time, Roy. I know that you typed it in, but we're going to go Lightning on this one. We're going to go Lightning on this one real quick. We're going to see, can we get a Lightning for Roy? And if you do that, you get the Guess the Energy. If you are a member, you see the lovely axe with the shield. That's our logo here. If you look, and if you get that membership, then you get to Guess the Energy, and we have Psychic on that second pack. So we gave you another chance to, still couldn't get the Lightning. Hoping. There you go. We got a Lightning Pokemon. Let's go. We still got a chance at an SIR. Let's see if we can do it for you here tonight, Roy. Aegislash. Oh, we got Professor Turbo. Scenarios. Here we go. We got a Trainer SIR. But there we go. We did get an SIR Trainer. It's not a Pokemon. Specifically on Pokemon, though. But still, nice. Got an SIR hit, so congratulations on that, Roy. First hit of the night. Very, very nice. Getting her going. Let's see if we can keep her going. Another fire on this one. So we got a Bisharp, Rylu, Gogoat. Let's go. Ooh, Chansey. Rhydon on that one. All right. So through the first ones, we're going to get into the Slashing Legends tins. And these are all available on NorthwoodsTCG.com. So if you are just joining us here, make sure you check that out. Or if you do want to take a chance at the Paradox Rift, if you want the chance at that Paradox Rift booster box, we do have the entries available for that. Those will go on the Wheel of Names. And the Wheels of Names will be spun to decide who wins the booster box once we sell all 25. So there isn't anything on the back of them like we normally do. Sorry about that. We had to pull that off to the side, but we're going to go ahead and get into the Slashing Legends tins. There's some really nice packs in here as well, which are kind of nice because you do get 2 Journey Together packs inside of here. So there's one. I think there's a Surging Sparks. There you go. We got a Pikachu hunt as well with that Surging Sparks. You got another Paradox Rift. And you get an Obsidian Flame. So we get a Charizard hunt as well. So we get all the fun available here for you tonight, Roy. So let's go at it here. See what we can find. All right, let's get rid of some plastic here. We'll clean this up, get this in a sleeve, so that way we'll get you your Zacian promo that comes with this set as well. So this is Slashing. There's 2 of them. There is the Zacian, and I believe there's a Koraidon as well. So there's a Koraidon tin that comes with this. Is it Koraidon? I'm trying to think if I got any of those ones. I think I got 3 of each, if I remember right. Welcome on in, everybody. Make sure you guys hit them like buttons as you come on in and join us here this evening. Let's go. Big money, big money. Got some Steel Energy. Oh, by the way, I got the last shipment with the Dragonite. Awesome. You're very welcome. Get them out. So awesome. Glad that you got that with the Dragonite tin. All right. Let's see. Scovent and a Darkrai on the first one. Let's go on the Paradox Rift. Looking for that. Roaring Moon is #1 chasing here, but there is that awesome Iron Valiant as well that you could get inside of here. Both of which are very, very nice cards. There's your Electric Energy. So there you go, Roy. You got your Electric Energy now. Blitzel. Feebas. Let's go. Blindside. Xatu. Honed Edge. And the new Minecraft Pokemon. Minecraft getting into the Pokemon game. Better late than never. Yeah, I did see that one. It looked like a lot of the shipment from Double Electric seemed like a couple of those were getting stuck in shipping for some reason. I don't know what's going on with the shipments right now. Usually it's fairly quick, but it seems like they've been taking their time. Let's go. We got a Panseer, and then we got a Pile of Sands. We got a Pile of Sand EX. So there we go. We got the Pile of Sand EX. You got the Sand Tomb. Move on there. And now we got some Journey Together. Let's go. Looking for some Journey Together. Really, really nice cards in here. Of course, number one card is going to be Lily's Clefairy. It's going to be your number one chase out of this set. Let's see. Can we find a Lily's Clefairy tonight? Give away a slab. Let's go. Come on, SIR. Let's see it. Right here, right now. Not on this one. We got one more chance here. Let's go, Roy. Got one trainer SIR. Let's see if we can get a Pokemon SIR. Lily's Clefairy would count towards that. Well, let's go. Psychic Energy coming in with a Lily's Comfy. Here we go. We got Lily in the pack already. Let's keep her rolling right now. Here we go. We got a Dragon. We got a Clink. And a Metagross. Well, we got a Pile of Sand EX out of that tin. Hoping for something a little better. At least an Illustrator Rare. There we go. We'll get all these stuff all collected here for you, Roy. But you did get one SIR with the Professor Turo's scenario. That's not a Pokemon. We're looking for them Pokemon to get them. Give them slabs away. Go here real quick. We'll get these put in here for you. Get that protected. Get that SIR out to you. So there we go. Professor Turo's all set up and ready to go for you. All right. Let's see. Check real quick here. See if anybody else has come on in. Not yet. So the queue will be open again here, everybody. Just so you guys are aware. But yeah, we can keep talking Pokemon business while we're sitting here relaxing. So, yeah, once again, hit that like button, hit that share button if you know anybody that's interested in Pokemon TCG. I'm trying to build up the community a little bit, so sharing is caring and does help out a ton to do that. So if you would hit that share button with someone that you know, a friend, a family member, or anybody that you know out on YouTube world, it would be greatly appreciated as you could do so. Get these all loaded up. We got 6 people out there right now, so greatly appreciate it. Make sure you guys continue to hit them like buttons as you guys join on in and join the stream. Currently, we got one like and 6 viewers right now. Let's see if we can get some more like buttons on that. Get that built up a little bit, guys. It helps out a ton to hit that like button. That really does kick things off as we're going. We're going to get these all bundled up here for you, Roy. We are playing, like I said, we have the 25 entry tickets. So basically, we got 25 entry tickets going in. That's going to be for a Paradox Rift booster box right now. So if you guys want to jump in on that, we'd have that available this evening. That's one of our games that we're playing tonight, or opportunities that we're playing tonight for you guys out there. Where'd they go? Where did they go? Oh, there they are. I see. Like I say, I gotta find my number stickers so I don't lose track of whose is whose. Otherwise, it can get crazy tonight and we lose track of whose is whose. Again, thank you everybody that's joined in and had some fun with us so far in the past. If you are new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button as you're joining in as well. We're getting things rocking and rolling here. We're just getting off. Roy started us off, so thank you so much, Roy. Hit an SIR trainer right off the bat, so a nice little addition to his collection with that Professor Turo scenario. We are looking for, there is a bounty out there right now for Pokemon SIRs. So we can get some Pokemon SIRs. We do have some slabs. That was me. I shared a link on a couple Discord channels, so we'll see if anybody bites. I hope so. A lot of fun. Let's see if we can get some people biting. You know, helping me out. Greatly appreciated, Roy, for that. Always hoping someone will bite and just keep rolling. The problem is right now, and I always laugh because I see some people say that channels aren't suffering in the summertime. Summertime is very well known to be a really slow time too. So keeping moving. Yes, Antonio, thank you so much for hitting that like button as well. I see we got 3 more likes. Greatly appreciated. We got 5 people watching still. So yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is the summertime is always a little bit slower. Right now is actually when I'm seeing some sales finally on some Pokemon products as well. So that's kind of nice that we're actually getting some movement. This is where I start buying things. So the amount that I am currently looking at purchasing right now is going up quite a bit. I've gotten some opportunities at some Surging Sparks coming. So this week, if we don't sell any of these tickets this week, I'm going to change out the Paradox Rift with the Surging Sparks. It just didn't come in time. So basically, if we do, we'll be switching that. We have nothing to print at work. Just sitting around and cleaning machines. No overtime. Ouch. That seems to be something I've been hearing from a couple people out there right now, is that a lot of places are really starting to slow down at this point in time. But like I said, summertime does, because more people are outside. There's less work. I don't know if that's normal for your industry, Roy. I don't know exactly what you do. But like for us right now, it's really, really busy. For HVAC, it's busy through like May, June, July into August. And then August it dies. August, September gets really slow. And then we have like servers and cleans. That kind of stuff comes up, getting ready for fall and winter. And then, of course, the October, November, December becomes a really big, January when it's really, really cold becomes a big rush. And we slow down the end of February, March, and April because of the fact that it becomes kind of that middle ground where nobody's really using equipment. It's all just kind of sitting or lightly using it. So they don't really notice that their AC's not working yet. Or, you know, like August, nobody wants to put in an AC with only 1 month left of the heat cooling season. So that's a factor as well. So there's also those off and on periods. And it's the same thing with Pokemon as well. Pokemon is very reciprocal on how it operates. So when you're looking at the overall markets right now in the summertime, we see a cool down. You can go back every year since 2019 that I've been back pretty heavy in Pokemon, and every summer is a great time to buy. I will stock up with so much stuff in the summertime, and then we get crazy busy in October, November, and December. Cooler months when people are inside, stuck on their phones or in the house, and they're really can't do yard work anymore. Things are getting cold and they're trapped in the house. Then your business goes up for Pokemon. So it's very reciprocal. Same thing with views right now. Views, if you're trying to grow a channel through the summer months, so if you're just starting a channel out right now, it's really not a good time to try and start a channel. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible by any means, because granted, if you get rolling in the spring and then the early summer, it really moves forward. Printing books, healthcare mailers, financial books on. Okay. So yeah, if you're doing that kind of stuff, I don't know, Roy, is this normal for you to have a little bit of a slowdown here in the summer months? The same thing. I know, like for us, for advertising, I don't send any advertising out in like your printed mailers and that. I don't do any of that in the summertime because nobody looks at their mail. Everybody's gone. You're not going to get much for that. So it really is, the marketing stuff right now for us is slow. We start to slow down on that. I mean, overall, everything just starts to kind of come to a slowdown right now. But absolutely, completely normal. Yes, it's busy only 2 quarters of the year. Yeah, kind of like us then. We're busy 2 quarters and we're slow 2 quarters. That's typically how our business is very reciprocal. Summertime, we're busy in the early summer, but late summer, like I said, August, it'll just completely shut off. We'll be catching up and doing all that work, getting that stuff all set up. And that's basically how that all goes for us when it comes down to it. It's beginning of summer, but it doesn't seem busy at all. Yeah, and it won't be. Through summer... For HVAC, you mean? Or Blitzkrieg for HVAC or for Pokemon? Pokemon will be dead. Well, slow. People aren't on their phone as much. They're out camping. They're out on the boats. They're out fishing. They're out doing things with people. I mean, I'm out doing things. I've got sports, so we're doing baseball and soccer, and there's all these things going on that are just taking away even from me doing my content creation. Even my content creation kind of slips in the summertime just because of the fact that I've got a billion other things that need to be done in the summer. And there's just no reason it's really hard to find the time to fit in content creation and get that taken care of. Even Friday. Been live so many Fridays and Tuesdays. LOL. I mean, at my work. Italian takeout. Well, it's the same thing though, Blitzkrieg. People aren't at home. They're out working. So... It's just completely a reciprocating cycle. Summer tends to be really, really slow for businesses in general. I mean, for me, it is always busy in the summer just because people don't like being hot. So that's my only advantage that I have when it comes down to it is nobody likes being hot. And if nobody likes being hot, then they're going to be calling me because their AC doesn't work and I get change outs and replacing ACs, upgrading equipment, things like that always just keep us really, really busy. So... Antonio, do you see how much the Gold Star Greninja Pomo PSA 10 went up? even the promo itself gone up. Yeah, I actually saw that there was a big spike in it right now. It's a very difficult card to grade though. So I mean that's part of the factor on that one is that I've looked through all the ones that I have. None of them are gradable. Yeah, I mean there's so many, yeah, they're wilding out on it. They are. I mean there's a lot of FOMO on it right now too. I think people are really taking it to an extreme. So I looked at it yesterday. So if I pull open the Greninja Gold Star, the raw now is $35, so that's gone up. It's all spiking right now in the last week. It was like $25, now it's $35 for a raw version of it. The PSA 10 actually is gone up about $50. It's not moving a ton. Actually, the big spike was back in January. So January 13th, we were at about $100 for that. Spiked up to $317 back then, and it's kind of bounced between $317 and the low of $280. So right now it is at its peak right now. It's up to $350, so it is going up slowly, but that's all been like movement in the last 2 weeks. So it's been pretty consistent all the way up until June 13th. So the last 2 weeks, it's really gone weird. But that's, once again, someone realized that the PSA 10 was going for around $300. And basically, they're really trying to get on it. I got 40 when I could get them at $10. You could find them everywhere. Yeah, they were all over the place. And Celebrations is being open and ripped and shipped and completely moving all the time. Yeah, it was everywhere. And now it just doesn't really. The problem is that I have probably close to 100 of those, and none of them are gradable. I've looked through all of them. 2 of them are borderline, but if there's a big hype on them like this, it's probably not going to grade well because the graders are going to try and keep that in check as well. So that's a factor that we got to consider as well if you're looking at that, is that it could be into the eyes of the grader, and that could be an issue as well for how well that's going to do futuristically. Let's see. What do we want to do here? I want some music. It's kind of quiet. That'll work. Let's go with this one. You took the shot and graded one. Well, good. I've been considering it. Like I said, it's been one of them things I've been considering it. I just haven't pulled the trigger for it yet. But maybe at some point here I'll just finally pull the trigger on it. Problem is that if it gets a 9, so for example, if I look over here and it gets a 9, it's down less than the raw value. And granted, if you were to sit on it and if it continues to track the way it's going, then that's maybe not a big deal. Funny how it was $2 at one point. Yeah, it was dirt cheap. When we were opening Celebrations, that promo was worth hardly anything at that point in time. But now everybody wants it, and once again, that's just market change. That's market fluctuations, supply and demand at its finest at this point in time. So, let's see. Trying to find out. Make friends with shops and grade sometimes. They get special treatment on grading. I could see that. That might be something to be looking at. All right, let's see. Yeah, I mean, but that's just it though. If you got the raw, when we were buying them at 10, granted, you pay $20, you're gonna basically make nothing on it on the shot. So I might send those 2 just to see how they do. They're close. The only thing that concerns me is the centering is a little bit off on them, just a tiny bit. So I hate sending out things that aren't a guarantee, or at least in my mind aren't a guarantee. I'm not a big fan of shooting craps and hoping that the best roll comes out for me. That's just not been something that I like to do. KT, how you doing? You're Northview and in the woods. I'm in northern Wisconsin. So I am up in the Hayward, Wisconsin area. Everything around here is named Northwoods. So I had to keep the trend going. So welcome on in, KT. Make sure if you are new here, you hit that subscribe, hit that like. Northern Vermont. So yeah, that's another Northwoods area. I was gonna ask Maine or Vermont because those are another area where there's a lot of the usage of the work term Northwoods. But yeah, we're in the Northwoods, Wisconsin. So that's a lot of stuff in this area that just goes by that, and that's so I just kind of stuck with the traditional naming for the area. I always figured that if I ever got squirrely and decided to make a, LGS or something like that, then I would be all set up and ready to rock and roll with it. Not that I think that I'm going to ever be that crazy. Really had no desire at this point in time to ever open a storefront. But welcome on in, KT. Make sure you guys hit that like button, and of course hit that subscribe if you're new here. KT says I got family over that way in Watertown, I think it was. Yeah, Watertown, Wisconsin. That's in southern Wisconsin. That's down by that's by Madison, I believe. Let me double check because I can always put it. I know Watertown is in. I guess there might be Watertown, Wisconsin. Pretty sure it's down by Madison. If I remember right. Enhancing. Yeah, it's between. So Watertown, Wisconsin is southern Wisconsin. That's actually right between Milwaukee and Madison. They're right between the two big cities there. Oh, yeah, no, Watertown's Sun Prairie, Watertown. I've been down in that. Conomowoc, they're right there too. So that's all in that southern Wisconsin area. I'm way up, almost up by Lake Superior. So Hayward is probably the bigger town. Superior's right here. That's about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours north. Duluth, Superior, Ashland is right kind of north. I'm about an hour south of the Great Lakes. So if you go from Hayward, I'm about an hour south from Lake Superior. So we're right on the edge of the lake effect area. Welcome on in, guys. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for the like too. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. You guys come on in. So I greatly appreciate to see everybody in here tonight. We are playing the link in the we have the link in the chat right now. The link in the chat is going to have 25 entries into, so if you buy one of these particular sleeve blisters right now, for everybody that's out there that might be new here, typically we would have like something on the back of it when we do the ETBs, or like 3-pack blisters is on the back. One of them would be a card like this. We're not doing that today, so these are all still sitting here. Today we were doing 1 in 25 will get you an opportunity at a Paradox Rift booster box. So if you do purchase one of these, your name will go onto the Wheel of Names. When we sell all 25 of them, we will spin the Wheel of Names, and that's going to give us the winner for the booster box. Antonio, storefront costs way too much, and seeing how distributor has been treating some LGS stores with limited supply and not the best time to open up. No, it's not. It'd be really difficult at this point in time to really try and justify opening up an LGS. Mason has been on here before, and I know Mason Barry owns Cardinal Gaming down in Louisville, Kentucky. Really good individual to talk to about an LGS, because he started 2 of them now. He's got 2 different stores at this point in time in the greater Louisville area. And I'm going to put a shameless plug out there for Mason right now. And we've been on live with him talking to Mason. He's made it very clear that it's not all it's cracked up to be. I mean, if you really love TCGs and you really want to put your nose to the grindstone. And even them, I know that he has a lot of sub things like fixing video game rental or video games and things like that in order to maintain the shop. And that's definitely something that is to be considered when you're looking at that thing. That even my friends, I almost became partners in one, and I decided it wasn't for me. I didn't want to get involved with an LGS. I mean, Mason kind of set my feelings on it for sure when he said that it's just not worth it. For most individuals, he wouldn't suggest it, that it's not really something that's exactly the best decision to do. And the reasons is exactly what you're saying. The fact that they can drop you on supply at any time. They can completely change your agreements whatever they want, because And they do, even with the distribution that I have, you constantly are getting things changed, and the things are moved around that you don't expect, which really throws a kink into some of the stuff when you're really trying to make out plans, when you're trying to budget, when you're trying to get things set. Even like for Surging Sparks, we were fairly good on Surging Sparks, but since that point, going into like Prismatic Evolutions, absolutely unable to find any products that we actually want or need for our overall performance in our stores. And it's very, very detrimental to the overall performance of a lot of stores. It really causes some issues. Yeah, and that's the thing is with Mason, I think that he gets some really good opportunities to selling on games and selling those kind of products that really help him keep that store together. I mean, it really does help him, and it helps him perform really well. It keeps his store up. Because right now, and plus he's got a lot of other stores as well that he keeps things kind of rolling around with as well. So we do have an order right now as well. Carl came in real quick here and did open up, or wants to do 3 packs. He has them open. So we're going to do 3 packs of Paldean Fates as well. Yeah, same. I halted a plan. We were going to make a collector's man cave in East End. Yeah, and that's exactly kind of what we did. What they wanted to do is that they wanted to get like 4 people, 5 people together. There's 3 of them. They ended up finding a 4th guy. They wanted 5. They asked me. I considered it because the idea was really, really sound. I thought it would be really, really good. Doing kind of a Pokemon themed shop. They were gonna do like make the wall art. They had the one guy was like an artist, so he's gonna do like the wall art. So the whole building kind of feels like the scenes out of the anime, which is really, really fun. And they did really good job with the building in general for how they got it set up. But my biggest concern is just the inconsistency in the Pokemon TCG when it comes down to an LGS. We know that the distributors are not kind and they're not consistent when it comes down to how they treat with products. So unless you're buying like $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a month worth of product from a distributor, you're kind of low man on a totem pole, which is a big issue that we have. So there we go. Last 3 packs of Paldean Fates. Let's go, Carl. Let's see what we can do for you here. See your 6 people out there. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you join us here this evening. And we're going to get into some Paldean Fates. We are looking for a Bubble Mew or a Charizard, the Gardevoir, or the reverse, or the not the reverse, but the Baby Shiny Pikachu, of course. Going to be the biggest chases in this set right now. Here we go. We got a Clav Executor. Good luck, Carl. Let's see what we can do here for you tonight. Welcome on in, everybody. Let's see it, Carl. Thank you for coming over from TikTok too. I know you like making the stopover. Greatly appreciated. He does go by Special 102 on TikTok. Here we go, Gengar. Oh, here we go. We got a Abomasnow. Oh, Pawmi. Professor's Research. So there we go. We got the Abomasnow and the Pawmi. KT. I want to open a shop, but we'll have to have everything sports, Pokemon, etc. with a gaming room to run weekly tournaments, but I need to hit the lottery first. Hello. Double banger right off the bat. And this Pawmi, actually, as funny as it sounds, this Pawmi, actually, when I was looking at the grading on this just brings up another one of those weird... We're talking about the Greninja. You're talking about the Greninja EX, and this one was one of them that kind of had a weird spot. I was going to check real quick to see if it was still, like, holding on it. Where this card even is, it's like $1 for the raw, and if you get it graded, it was like $50-some, $60 for it. No, it dropped finally. So at one point here, and this is another one that was kind of a funny one with this full art Pawmi. I'll go back. So right here, yeah, it's spiked at like $75 for a PSA 10. So even though it's been like $1 to buy this card, it had a spike of like twice. It's gone up to 60, it went up to $72, and then kind of falls back. Right now it's down to about $32. So definitely, if you get them at $1, still possibility. But yeah, it's just one of those weird ones. It keeps spiking, and it's kind of weird. I don't know why that particular card is spiking. So, hey, always keep an eye on it. If you're into the grading things, those are definitely cards that are just odd that sometimes you can get. And it's not like it was a one card sale. There was actually several sales at that point in time. Right, we're gonna go in. We got a Fire Energy, Ghastly. Let's go, Gengar. Crisis Punch. Got a Luncheon and a Professor's Research. So I got 2 Professor's Researches, but you did get a Baby Shiny, so very nice on that part. Congratulations on that hit. And we did get a Palmy. So out of 2 packs or 3 packs, you got the Abomasnow and you got the Palmy. Very, very nice. Congratulations on hits on those. We'll get these guys in a top loader and we will get them out to you right away. So thank you so much for that, Carl, for joining in. Once again, Carl coming over from TikTok. So thank you so much for coming over here. I still advertise on TikTok, but you know, it just seems like crossing platforms with people is very, very difficult. I don't know why. People just don't like the cross platforms when it comes down to purchasing things. You know, we could have a really, really good show over here, and if I had a really, really good show over there, people will not cross over. Or very few do. I should say nobody will, but it's very few. Welcome on in. Seeing a few people into the live. Make sure you guys hit the like button, number 1. Number 2, make sure that you guys hit that subscribe if you're new here. And also check out the link in the chat. The link in the chat is going to give you an opportunity, a 1 in 25 chance. Going to put you on the Wheel of Names. When we sell all 25, we have a Paradox Rift booster box that we were giving away to one of the 25 members of Buy the Entry Kick. So you guys check that out if you guys are joining us. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe. Let's see if we can keep growing up. And share this too. If you guys know anybody that's interested in Rip and Ship, looking for some products, make sure you guys check that out. We do have some available in the shop still. We do have some of the tins too. The Moltres tins came back in as well for Crown Zenith. So we got the Moltres tins back as well. I got 6 of them in a box, all Moltres. So they must have mispacked the box, which is kind of interesting. I've never had that happen before. Either that or they restocked it, but the tape was still on the box. So I bought a box of tins, so there should have been a total of 6 tins in the box and the case, and they were all Moltres. So this is what it is. Interesting. Let me see. Yeah, that's right. There should have been 2 Articuno, 2 Zapdos, 2 Moltres in it. And I literally got 6 Moltres tins. So we do have 6 Moltres tins left of Crown Zenith, so if you are looking for those. We also have 151 mini tins available as well in the shop, along with these Zapdos boxes. They're still there as well. So if you're looking for those 151 hits, we do have them available in the shop for you to check out as well. Also, for everybody in the Pokemon news, Card Party is happening as well. So there is Card Party 3 put on by Deep Pocket Monsters is rolling right now. So I see a lot of live streams coming from there as well, which is kind of cool, seeing them come out. One year I'll be able to make it on Card Party. I thought about going this year, but I just didn't pull the trigger on it. I'm looking real quick at Galacticon for 2025. What do we got left? I know Chicago will be going to. Gonna look at the remainder of the schedule here. Where are we at right now with Galacticon? Yeah, it definitely was an error case. It wasn't ripped open, so we do know that it was not ripped open because of the do not. Well, we saw how well that works too with Logan Paul, but. I'm guessing from distributor that they didn't open it and keep the most expensive tins, because out of the 3 tins, the Moltres tin is the most expensive. So yeah, a case is 6 tins, and they are all Moltres tins. So yeah, Moltres tins are technically the most expensive of the 3 of them. So yeah, I don't think that they opened it up and loaded it with the best tins. What are the... Too bad you couldn't have figured that out before you opened it and then, you know, kept it as an error case. Go send it in. Send every case out for CT scanning. So yeah, the mulch race tin is the $68 tin right now. The Articuno is $58 and the Zapdos is $50. So yeah, I don't think that they intentionally opened that up and sent me the best tins. That would have been kind of cool if you could have caught that, had an error tin or an error box and knew it. Yeah, but KT, going back to your deal with the opening a shop, definitely was something I considered. It was an opportunity that I definitely looked at and thought about. My wife and I really sat down and talked to it quite a few times on whether or not we wanted to get in on that, because there is opportunity in it. It just, I always have in the back of my head that brick and mortar is always got a cost to it that may not be something that I want to get into. And the fact is that you're really, like, now, if a distributor completely cuts me out, let's say that I completely can't get product from distributor and I can't get product from any place, I could always just put my business in mothballs. The worst case scenario is that I stop paying for Shopify, I put it in mothballs, I stop paying the $35 a month for that, I stop paying for all the advertisement things and all the small stuff, and I just go down to making only content again. It really wouldn't be a huge detriment to me overall for my longevity and performance out there, because I don't have a lot of expense to operate my business as an online forum in my basement. There isn't a lot of expense. There's just basically with Binder POS and Shopify, that kind of stuff, I really have about $250 to $300 a month that I have, and I can minimize that down to like $50 a month. So to pay $50 a month to operate my business is really not that big of a deal overall. So it's definitely something that I could just mitigate if it had to go that route. I don't want it to, but if you got a brick and mortar, it's a completely different issue. You have to find a way to mitigate with employees. You have to pay rent, you have to pay insurances, you have to pay all these things that you must maintain in order to have an LGS, which can equate to thousands of dollars a month that you have to have throughput for. If you don't have $1,000 a month, then you're having a lot of problems and you lose your business, right? So you'll have to go bankrupt or somehow get out of a lease or do something like that. Find someone else who wants your building in order to not pay that lease anymore. There's a lot of expenses that could really incur on a brick and mortar, and that's where it really weighed down to the point where it's like, I don't want to personally take the risk where I'm taking money from my personal accounts to try and supplement a business because I don't want it to go bankrupt. Can the guys that I'm working with maintain their end of the business? If they can't maintain, then we're going to lose that as well. So that was really the big factors for it. It's just the financial situations that came from it. All right, guys. Thank you guys, everybody, who's joining in. I see a few more people rolling on in. Greatly appreciated. Check out the shop. We got 151 available in the shop right now. We got those Zapdos CX boxes available. And we also do have those mini tins available as well. So if you're looking to have some fun chasing the mini tins, we have them available in the shop right now as well. We also have the mulch race tins that we have available also. So if you are looking for some Crown Zenith product, we have them available in the shop. And I'm trying to remember, did I switch? I may have switched Crown Zenith to those Pikachu boxes as well. So I don't remember what I did there. I knew I thought about it. Let me check real quick and see if I put those. And then the other thing is too, is that I'm in the process in the background of setting up the website to go more per set. So if you're looking for a specific set, you should be able to find that more easily in the Northwoods TCG site here. My wife was currently working on it, and I'm working on it too. Hopefully we'll have that completely hit the switch over button on that here by Friday of this week. So kind of the game plan right now for some of the changes at NorthwoodsTCG.com. The other thing is too is that we do have some products available such as Destin's Rivals. We do have Destin's Rivals still available in the shop as well. So if you're looking at getting into looking for some Destin's Rivals, we have some ETBs available. We have 3-pack blisters and also the sleeve blisters available in the shop right now currently. Though it is starting to wear down. I did not get any more this week from the distributor. So Destin's Rivals is starting to roll out where there isn't anything coming back on that either. So that's going to start kind of drying up and dwindling up as well. There's also Journey Together in the shop as well. So if you're still chasing those Journey Together hits, we have that available in the shop. Going through right now, we have some Temporal Forces, some of the, or Stellar Crown and Temporal Forces in the single pack blisters as well, with the promo and the coin. We will ship any of this stuff sealed as well. The only thing that we won't send sealed are like these, because they are entry tickets, and it's a little bit different dynamic on those that we're having fun with, so we want to make sure that those become opened up. But other than that, everything else can be shipped sealed to you as well. So if you're looking for sealed product collections, such as the Team Rocket ETBs, the 3-pack blisters, if you want them sent to you, all of those are available for you as well in the shop. But Collecticon, we got San Antonio still coming up in December, and then we have Los Angeles, and Atlanta's already done. So should be one in Dallas, Houston, Chicago. So Chicago on October 11th and 12th, I will be at Chicago Collecticon. And the other one I've been considering is possibly, I don't know if I'm making it to Charlotte this year. I'm probably not going to pull Charlotte off this year, but possibly Kansas City is the other one that I've been looking at. That's coming up at the end of August. So maybe heading down to Kansas City as well. So it might be an opportunity to catch me. Haven't decided if we're doing a booth yet at that point in time or not, or joining in on a booth, but definitely maybe looking at going down to Kansas City, but for sure we'll be at Chicago as well. Meeting up with people in Chicago, probably meet up with Mason there as well. I think Mason said he'll be at Chicago. It'll be fun to catch up with him. A lot of people will be in the Chicago one. That grew up very, very quickly. Chicago Collecticon did extremely well. So well that they've done 2 of them this year. So there's one this spring and there's one this fall. When was the spring one? Orlando, Chicago. So they did one in April here in Chicago as well. Welcome on in, everybody. Make sure you guys check the shop. The queue is open right now. Let's see if we can break the queue open, get things rocking and rolling again. We do have the prize packs as well, so there are still 3 ETBs available in the one. So there are 2 different prize pack options that you can choose from right now. Number 1, you can do the entry ticket into the booster box giveaway, or you can do just the $9 one, which is a random pack of Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet, and there's an opportunity for some hits, and also there are 3 or 4 ETBs still rolling around inside of there as well. So there are some opportunities in these as well. Having some fun chasing some ETBs with your purchase of a Scarlet and Violet pack. Welcome on in, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us. If it's going to stay quiet, you know, I'm going to have to keep building. I'm going to have to start putting shorts out of there again, because we were doing really good when we had shorts moving. But once again, baseball just consumed so much of my life here the last week. We had our tournament yesterday, but baseball's finally done. We got one more week of B-team baseball, so it's T-ballers and minors. So we'll get through that next week, and then after that, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I'm making content like crazy just because I'm going to have so much free time on my hands, not having to deal with baseball. It's going to be like July is just July is just going to be completely and totally dead. There won't be anything for me to do except for content. It's okay. It's all right to get there. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, at least the ferry flatline pretty much right now. PSA 10 still sitting at about $138. PSA 9. Let me see. Trying to find it here because I gotta get going on these too. A whole stack of rated cards I have to get through. All right, welcome on in, everybody. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you're new here. Number 1. Number 2, make sure you guys hit that subscribe. See if we can keep the channel moving and rolling. Thank you so much, everybody that has joined in this evening. It's greatly appreciated. Keeping things going. Content will be increasing here. We'll be back to our live schedule as well coming up. Hoping next week we'll be back to that as well. So keeping our live schedule going. If you are coming in from another platform, make sure you guys let me know in the chat if you guys are here from another platform. Number 1. And number 2, if you are from another platform, make sure you guys hit that subscribe here on YouTube so you know when we're doing new, or when we're live, when we're having our Rip and Chips. We will be doing Rip and Chips Friday and Sunday, 9 p.m. Central Time. We will be getting back to lives. Should be, I'm trying to think, next week we have the All-Star game. but the All-Star game is at home, so we should be able to get done with that one earlier. So hopefully we'll be back on that as well. So hopefully we'll be back live on Tuesday as well, talking about what's going on in Pokemon TCG. I have been seeing that our friend Team Rocket Joey has been really, really cooking right now when it comes down to his growth. And boy, he has got no standards for who he'll go after. Absolutely none. I haven't seen he hasn't come after me yet, but there's no guarantee that I'm off the docket either. But I haven't been big enough lately. I haven't been pushing enough content for him to really care about. Because now he went after Pokey Oz is the last one he went after here a couple days ago. Antonio, did you see him go after Pokey Oz? Pokey Oz's video was really weird. He's really after Nostalgianomics, though. Welcome on in, everybody. Thank you guys for joining. Yep. Seeing nobody in the shop, like I said, I knew that tonight would be a pain in the butt. We got one person in the shop right now. We're going to let that person kind of roll through. Otherwise, we might just make it a quick night here. I mean, if it's not going to be... we're not going to see a lot of movement out here tonight. We might as well just do something else. Do something productive. Gotta get my 3D printers running. I got an order. Oh, we got an order. Got an order in. Let's see. What do we get? Roy, jump back in again. And he heard me talking about the Moltres box. And he wants it ripped, so we're going for it here. Roy heard me talk about the Moltres boxes, and he's like, I gotta get a Moltres tin. All right, so we have the Moltres tin coming in. Don't think so? Yeah, I just know he's been getting a lot of traction lately, so which is good. I mean, if it's working for him, I mean, it's kind of funny. Him, like I said, he just kind of, especially on TikTok, man, he really likes to go after NN on TikTok. Boy, does he like going after NN on TikTok. I don't know if anybody follows him on TikTok, but like every video, he's got something to say about NN on TikTok. Yep, Pokemon Knowledge got hit by him. I saw that. So there we go. We got that Moltres promo sitting there right there for you. Very nice card. I'm going to get that sleeved up. I'm also going to get the code card for you there as well. Green Energy, just for fun. He's going to throw out a Green Energy. We're going for some Leaf Energy this time. See if we can do it. First pack in. Can we get Leaf Energy? Let's go. First pack in. Right on the top. We're going right from the top here, Roy. Going for the Green Energy. Here we go. One. Ooh, got a V-Star. Well, I guess that was an easy one to figure out. You got a V-Star marker on that one. Zazzle. Here we go. Rare Candy. Seal. Cricketune. Aaron. Rylu. Starly. Volcarona. Volcanion. Sorry, not Volcarona. Volcanion. And a Mew. We got the Mew V. Very nice Mew card. All right. We're rolling here right now. Welcome on in, everybody. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe if you're new here. We are currently on the hunt for some gold. Gold or a Mewtwo. A whole host of Illustrator rares in here as well. There's a whole bunch of cards that we could pull inside of here. Not Illustrator rares. Galarian. Galar Gallery cards. Get that awesome Mew. Very, very nice card. There's a lot of cards inside here we could hit right now. See if we can do it right now. There we go. We got a Solrock with a holographic Mewtwo. We got a Solrock on that one with a holographic Mewtwo. There we go. Got a little hollow action. Got a little Solrock action. So we got our Galar Gallery right now. We still have 3 packs to go. Let's see if we can keep this rolling there, Roy. Looking good. Looking good so far. 2 for 2. Let's see if we can keep it rocking rolling right now with Crown Zenith. Going back to Sword and Shield, and I miss the yellow borders. Every time I open Sword and Shield, I always think of how much I miss the yellow borders of the cards for the English. Didn't think I would miss them this much, but the more nostalgic they feel when I open up the older sets. Oddish. Turwig. There we go. Sorry about that. Got a double banger, but we got a Turwig. Galar Gallery as well. There you go. 3 for 3. Keeping her alive with another Galar Gallery. This team's doing good. Keep it rocking and rolling right here. Let's even go 4 for 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go. Well, what a 10 so far. So good. We have been hot, hot, hot. Keep her going. Rylu, Starly, Scyther. He's going to go 4 for 4 with an Hydra. There you go. And a Caesar. There you go. Keeping her going with another Galar Gallery right there. Keeps moving up. Now we got to do is find gold in the tin. And the tin would be absolute fire. Let's go. So much to hit in these sets. So much fun. Let's go. Let's see if we can do her one more time. Can he go? 5 for 5 with a V-Star marker. Here we go. Cherubi, Rockruff, Purloin. Ooh, oh, he couldn't do it. Close, 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 close. But here we go. We did hit a bunch of stuff for you. We do have that Hydra. So we got the Hydra coming at you. We got that Turwig, Solrock, Mew, got that Moltres promo, got that Mewtwo Hollow as well. So not bad at all. So very nice on the hits. Congratulations on those. We'll get these all wrapped up for you real quick and get these ready for you here at Roy. So yes, very nice tin. Always nice to see a banger tin come out for sure. So there you go. We got a supporter card coming. And then we'll get these all in there as well. So we'll keep these all nice and safe for you. And get them out. What a tin. What a tin. All right. Here we go. We're coming up July too. I'm going to have to get next month's coupons going as well. Coupons. We got new coupons coming. Beginning of the month is right there. So members, if you are a member, you'll have an opportunity at next month coupon coming up. First week in July, I'll get that all set up here this week. So that way you'll get your coupons and get ready to rock and roll. There we go. Oh, gotta get your code cards in there. What a tin. Yeah, you too, Roy. And we'll probably be live on Tuesday. My game plan is to be live Tuesday night as well. So get back into our live schedule on here. So if you just want to sit down and talk Pokemon, we won't be doing rip and ships that night, but we will be enjoying it, just talking about what's going on in the Pokemon market. So if you do want to just come and join us, hang out and talk, absolutely welcome to do so on Tuesday. 35. There we go. That one all set up. All right, we'll get these all shipped out to you right away here, Roy, as well. Alrighty. So, good luck doing the laundry. That's always my favorite project whenever I have to do laundry. You know, I found that if you are married, if you don't want to do laundry anymore, just wash the delicates on regular cycle and put the stuff that's supposed to be cold and hot, and bam, you don't have to do laundry anymore. I haven't done laundry in 8 years. trunk all my wife's stuff one time. That was it. No more for you. All right. Thank you so much, Roy. Once again, greatly appreciated. We will be back on Tuesday. Nobody's in the shop right now. It seems to be really slow tonight, which is partially my fault just because time on the channel. So I need to get my shorts out there. I tried adjusting the day, but I don't think I did it in time. So I see my views are starting to go up, but it's going to take a day before it really takes effect. So I need to really start pushing every day, getting a short out there and getting my live in on Tuesday. And then last but not least, I want to make sure that I start advertising a little bit heavier on Instagram and TikTok as well. Let's see if we can get some people over to this side, get some people to the dark side of the force, and see if we can change things over and keep things rocking and rolling over here. That's for sure. That's the game plan anyways. Well, thank you so much, Roy, for jumping in tonight. Greatly appreciated for hanging out with us here. All right. Let's see. Yeah, nobody's in the shop right now. So since nobody's in the shop right now, guys, we're probably call it quits for this evening. I see we got a few viewers out there. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe if you're new here. Hit that like to help out the channel. And last but not least, make sure that you guys hit the notification button so you know when we're doing new videos and when we are live here doing rip and chips. All that will be here and up. Will be notified when that happens to you. If you do hit the notify button, make sure you maybe undo it and redo it if you aren't getting that kind of notification. I've noticed some people have said that they haven't been getting the notifications, and so don't unsubscribe, but hit the turn off notifications and turn them back on. Seems to reinitiate that so that you can get in on or get that to work properly again. So that is an option. I know it's been an issue. I've had some people say that they've been having a problem with it not coming back, or they're not getting notified whenever they are in there. So that's an option to do. All right, we got all right. Well, thank you everybody that's hung out with us tonight. It's kind of quiet this evening, which is all right. It's always nice to have sometimes a little bit of a slower evening, but otherwise we will be live again. Tuesday is the plan, everybody, just so you guys know. We'll be live Tuesday, planning on 9:30, right in that range, but we will try and get home from the All-Star game in time. After next week, after the 4th of July, everything kind of dies. Baseball will be done. Everything will be wrapped up. So that just means that we're going to have more time to spend with you guys here on the channel. Make sure we're getting content more consistent and keep pushing for you guys so you guys know what's going on in the current Pokemon market. Otherwise, thank you everybody for joining. Hopefully you have a fantastic rest of your week if you don't see you until the next Rip and Chip. Otherwise, come join us for our market talks on Tuesday. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.